Are you looking for the best bookshelf speakers? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best bookshelf speakers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Polk Audio Reserve R200. If you're into vinyl and want speakers that complement a turntable setup, the Polk Audio Reserve R200 speakers should be on your radar. One of the first things you'll notice about the R200s is their monitor-style sound signature. They deliver a forward and lively presence that makes instruments and vocals feel immediate and impactful. Vocals in particular are expansive and properly textured, with a depth that reveals the trueness of recordings. You'll hear the subtle layering and undertones that make analog recordings so special. Whether it's the weight of a bass line or the gentle fade of a guitar, the R200s bring elements forward without losing the warmth vinyl is known for. Bass is tight and controlled, so you're getting a precise low end that complements the natural tone of your records. While the low end starts to roll off around 30 to 35 Hz, it has much more of an impact to the overall sound than I was expecting, providing a satisfying depth without overpowering the mids or highs. The tweeter design is another feature worth mentioning. Polk claims the pointed shape is designed to create a wide soundstage, but I found it to be more directional, with the highs being more narrow. Personally, I love this because I prefer more solitary and focused listening when listening to my records rather than speakers meant to distribute sound evenly throughout a room. Number 2. Edifier R700 BTs. If this is your first time looking at bookshelf speakers, I don't recommend dishing out a ton of money right away. It's more important to figure out what kind of sound you want and understand your room's acoustics first. That's why I added the Edifier R1700 BTs bookshelf speakers to this list. I wanted to give you an idea of what a nice pair of entry-level bookshelf speakers can do in terms of features and sound profile. These speakers pack a 19mm silk dome tweeter and a 4-inch woofer that presents an impressive and well-rounded soundstage. Because they're priced low, I wasn't expecting much from these speakers, but that's the last time I'll doubt Edifier. To give you an idea, I have somewhat of an open floor plan downstairs in my home that's roughly 36 by 20 feet. These speakers had no problem filling the space. The sound was full and reached every corner. The highs and mids were clear, and the bass was respectable. Some of you might want a little more bass, but for me and what I listened to, these did just fine. Number 3. KEF Acoustics 3020i. If you're on a tighter budget, the KEF Acoustics 3020i bookshelf speaker does an excellent job of combining affordability and performance, with most of that value coming from how the speaker is designed. One of the best improvements made to the 3020i over the previous model, the 3020, is its increased cabinet size. When comparing the two, the 3020i is about half an inch taller, standing at 10.9 inches and close to 2 inches deeper with a depth of 11 inches. With this additional space, KEF Acoustics introduced their new point-to-point, P2P, bracing system that separates and suspends the 22mm high-frequency tweeter above the 5-inch mid/bass drive. This separation reduces the likelihood of experiencing vibrations from the low-end driver, maintaining the integrity of the sound for cleaner audio reproduction. The result is a well-balanced sound profile with smooth highs, a defined mid-range, and enough detailed bass for most. Number 4. KEF LSX II LT. The LSX II LT bookshelf speakers are for those who value near-field details and intimate audio experiences. Whether you're playing background music while working from home or need a speaker that can provide the details and speed required to keep pace with a first-person shooter, these speakers are considered the pinnacle of sound quality for desktop audio under $1,000 best headphones deals. Released as an affordable option for their popular LSX II speakers in 2024, KEF did a great job minimizing any significant changes to the LT model that would affect the sound output. Unless you believe MQA rendering affects the sound quality when streaming or need speakers with an auxiliary port, you won't notice much difference between the two. That's because everything internally stayed the same in the LT model. This includes KEF's signature UniQ driver array, which contains a 0.75-inch aluminum dome tweeter at the center of a 4.5-inch magnesium/aluminum alloy cone woofer for a wide but uniform sound dispersion with a broad sweet spot. Number 5. Bang & Olufsen BioSound Emerge. The Bang & Olufsen BioSound Emerge bookshelf speaker redefines what a bookshelf speaker can be. With its slim, book-like design, this speaker is unlike any other on this list. Its compact design is for those who value aesthetics just as much as sound quality. It's not a speaker that will dominate your space, but it will absolutely complement it. This blend of form and function is achieved by a 4-inch woofer, a 1.45-inch mid-range driver, and a 0.6-inch tweeter. These drivers work in unison, indulging you with a clear and detailed sound that's impressively precise. Yes, I know, you're probably asking, how is that possible with a speaker this slim? There's no doubt you'll experience some limitations with the bass. The 4-inch woofer does its best but can't match the depth and power of more prominent speakers. However, where the Emerge lacks in depth, it more than makes up for it in the mid to upper frequency ranges.